Hello, hello, friends. I got a bunch of cool messages over the weekend of people saying, hey, you solved my puzzle recently. Here's another puzzle I did, which is awesome. This is Dippin Dots by Chris Napolitano. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Oh no, I accidentally dropped all of my constraint types flavors into a bowl, took a whisk, and mashed them together. Oh no, accidentally. What a klutz. Good thing I remember color theory. Ooh. Digits connected by an olive dot must be from different parities, one even and one odd, and differ by at least 5. Oh, I see. Okay, so because parity lines are normally red, and then the difference of 5 would be like German whispers, which are green, so we get olive. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so each of these olive dots are going to have to be one even, one odd number, but also a difference of at least 5. Okay, that's cool. Digits connected by a lavender dot must be consecutive and from different entropic sets. Okay, so entropic sets being like low, medium, high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And consecutive would just be like a 1 and a 2 or an 8 and a 9, that kind of thing. Okay. We also have digits in killer cages do not repeat and must sum to the number in the top left of the cage. Yeah, 2 things there also, right? So these numbers here are going to be 5 different numbers and they sum to 25. These are 4 different numbers that sum to 13, etc., for each one of these cages. Ooh. I'm intrigued by these dots. I'm excited to get started on this. As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well. Ooh, this blue is really bold. As well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. I'm fiddling right now. I have, what are these called? Like twist ties, kind of? I need to put it down and pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's get started. How do we want to get started? We don't have any given digits today. I haven't said that in a while. Wow. Okay. So these all see each other, which is interesting, right? So we're going to have 4 different options. This doesn't go here. Okay, so if we only consider the German whisper part of it, this has to be a 5. There's no way a 5 can go on one of these olive dots, because a difference of 5 would make it a 0 or a 10, which we don't have as an option today. So, that's a 5. Now, odd and even as well as a difference of 5. I don't know which one's which, but one of them will have to be 4 and 9. One of them will have to be 1 and 6. Because the only number that can go next to 6 would be a 1. And luckily that's an even and an odd number. Same thing with 4 and 9. And then we would have 2 and 7 and 3 and 8, right? So I don't know which one's which, but those are set. They have to go with each other. But that's only because they see each other. Like, it doesn't mean that this has to be a 2 and a 7. This could be a 2 and a 9. Yeah, okay. Cool, let's get some digits. I don't know if I can do more with that. These, I can't use a 5. What was this one again? Consecutive? And from different entropic sets. Oh, so I have to use 3, 4, or 6, 7. Those are the only way that's gonna work. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I might pencil this then. 3, 4, 6, 7. That's the only way that works. 13. Maybe some of these combinations. Yeah, like if this was a 3, 4, can I get 13 without using this digit? That might be good to think about. If this is a 4 and a 3 is out here, can I get 9 without using a 3 or a 4? Yeah, I could do 1, 2, 6, couldn't I? Dang, okay. If this was a 3 and this was a 4, can I get 10 without using a 3 or a 4? 1, 2, 7. It is interesting that one of those uses a 6 and one of those uses a 7, but I think I might even have more options. I can't do 1, 4, 5, because a 4 would be over here and a 5 would be here. What if this is a 7, the other end? What if it's really high? This would have to be a 1, 2, 3, and this would be a 6. That'd be fine. If this was a 6 and this was a 7, this would have to be 1, 2, 4. Okay, so if this is a 6, 7, I use either a 3 or a 4. Do I have to use a 1, 2 with all of those? Oh, it seemed like 6 and 7 was 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4, and then 3, 4 is 1, 2, 6 or 1, 2, 7. Were those the only options? If this is a 7 and this has to be 6, it's definitely 1, 2, 3. That's the only way that works. If this is a 6 and this has to be a 7 for 1, 2, 4, that definitely works. But if this is a 3 and I need to get 10 here, do I need to do 1, 2, what was it, 1, 2, 7? Okay, I need, if this is a 3, 4, and this is a 3, and this is a 4, do I need to do 1, 2, 7? That's my question. If I didn't use a 2, I think I have to use a 1. If I didn't, the lowest numbers this could be would be 2 and 5. I can't even use a 5. So it'd be 2 and 6 and 7, which is way too high. If I don't use a 2, I would be stuck with 1, 6, 7. I think I'm using a 1 and a 2 no matter what for all of these. And then if this is a 3, 4, this is a 6 or a 7. If this is a 6 or a 7, that's a 3 or 4. I don't know if I can do anything with that, but it's interesting. I have to use a 1 and a 2 in here. We'll mark it like that. Okay, well, what if this is a 1 or a 2? This is the German whisper odd even. So if this is a 1, this has to be a 6 or an 8. If this is a 2, this has to be a 7 or a 9. But 1 and 2 could go up here, and this could be like a 6 or a 7, and I could have a low digit. Lots of options. Okay, we'll come back to that. Oh, this is neat. They're all, this has to be a 3, 4, 6, 7. And this cage is just completely filled with dots. This is, if it was 3, 4, it would only be 7, and this would have to be 15, which I cannot get. Nope, I can't do that with a difference of 5. So this is 6, 7, it has to be, which is 13. So now I need a difference of 5 to get me 9. 3, 6, I had 2, 7 works. That might be the only option. 2, 7. If I wanted to use a 6, I would have to do a 3, but that's not a difference of 5. If I wanted to use an 8, I would have to do oh, I could do 1, 8, couldn't I? Oh, this could be 1, 8. Oh, well, good thing, because digits can't repeat in a cage. This can't be 2, 7 anyways. It's gonna be 1, 8. And I can't use a 9 because I can't do anything lower. Okay, cool. This is nice for, I mean, this one won't be a 1, 8. Let's look at this. Ah. So this is going to be a 3, 4, 6, 7, and this is different than this. What's the lowest this could be? 1 and 6, which is 7. The highest is 4 and 9, which is 13. 25 in 5 cells. I gotta do about 5 for each one. What if this is a 6, 7, 4? That's pretty big. That's already 17. Yeah, 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 4 would be 17, and so this would have to be 8. I think I have options there. Maybe something with this dot. No, all of these are valid on a difference of 5. Okay. Maybe something else with the sum. Is something too small? What if I do 3, 4, 6? That's the smallest of these three could be. That would only be 13, and this would have to be 12. Oh, wait, I need to think about parity here. I need to get an odd number total. And this total is odd no matter what, because I have one even and one odd. So I need this to be an even total, meaning if I use an odd digit, which I will, I need to have 2 odd digits. So one of these is odd. With consecutive numbers, one is odd and one is even. So really, these are all kind of parity dots. This needs to be odd, basically, is the point I'm trying to get to in order to make this even. Because this is odd and this is odd. So this needs to be odd in order to get an odd total. Let's start there. This is a 3, 7, and this is a 4, 6. Okay. Well, maybe maybe my math was wrong and there is something more I can do here. If this was going to be 3, 4, that's only 7. So this would also be 7, and that would be 14. This would have to be 11. But I mean, like 9 and 2, that's totally fine. I think I have a ton of options. This might limit me, but where do 6 and 7 go in here? Oh, This sees all of these. I can't use a 3, 4, 6, or 7. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so if I need a low digit, I can't use a 3 or a 4, so it's going to be a 1 or a 2. This can't be a 1. And I need a high digit. It can't be a 6 or 7. This has to be 8 and 9. This can't be an 8 because of this. 2, this can't be an 8 because there's no 1 here, and this also can't be a 1 because there's no 8 here. This has to be 2, 9. Ooh. Wait, that's neat, actually. Okay, so now I know my total is 11. And so this total will have to be 14. So I need to do 7 and 7. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I don't know which one's which yet. Okay. A 3 could go with an 8. A 4 could go with a 9. That's cool. What about this? These are gonna have to be the same digit. I have a 3, 4, 6, 7. This can't be a 6, so this can't be a 6, so this can't be a 7. It's gonna be different than this one. If this is a 3, 4, this is a 6, 7. If this is a 6, 7, this is a 3, 4. That's okay. What's happening here? I should think about that. If this is a 7 and a 6, then this is 1. If this is a 3 and a 4, this is a 7. So no matter what, I'm using a 7 here and here. 7's either pink or here. So it means I won't have a 7 here anymore. This will be a 7 because of Sudoku. And I won't have a 7. This crosses a border though. I won't have 7 anywhere here. That's fine. Okay, I don't know if I can do more than that right now. There might be something weird with like, what if this is a 1? 1 can't go here. 1 would just go here. That seems fine. Okay, I have this dot. And I have this dot, which kind of sees a lot. Okay, the high number on here needs to be a 9, actually. 6, 7, 8. So this would be 2, 9 or 4, 9. But definitely a 9. It just means the 9 doesn't go here or here. Okay. If this is the high side of this dot, it would have to be an 8. But over here, I could have 6, 7, 8, 9. All of those would be an option. Okay, let's come back to this. I can't use a 5. Let's look at this. This is a 3, 4, 6, 7. It can't be 3, 4. There you go. This has to be a 6, 7. This is all the 6, 7 for the column. Okay. This and this, sorry, this and this are the same, so it's gonna go over here. This and this are the same, so it's gonna go over here. That's okay. What happens here? 18. This is, if this is 6, this would need to be 12. And I can't use a 6 or a 7. 3, 9, 4, 8. If this is a 7, this needs to be 11. 2, 9, 3, 8. Can't use a 6 or a 7. I think that's fine. We'll come back to that. What else do I know? I didn't look at this one. This needs to be 14. The lowest this could be is 1, 6, right? Which would only be 7, so that would make this a 7. Is 1, 6, and 7 possible? I can't use 6 here, so this would be a 1 and this would be a 6. And then this would have to be a 7 for the extra total, but now 6, 7 doesn't work. Okay, so this can't be a 1, 6. The other option was 2, 7. But same thing, I can't use a 7 here, so this would be a 2 and this would be a 7. 9 would make this a 5. Ooh, I think that's an option. So I could do 2, 7, 5 here. That looks okay. If this is a 7, this is a 6, and this is a 7, so this is a 6. And this is a 7. 2 would just mean this isn't a 2. That seems fine. Okay. And then the other options being 3, 3, 8, and 4, 9. I don't see anything wrong with that. 8 might do something. If I did 3, 8, then that is a total of 11, so this would have to be another 3. Oh, there you go. That doesn't work. So what if I do 4 and 9? That is a total of 13, so this would have to be a 1. That's pretty limited. This is either a 1 or a 5. And I'm either at 2, 7 or 4, 9 here. Okay, wait, maybe some other ones are limited. I don't know. this and this. I have more options for this one because it doesn't see all of the dots like the ones up here do. I kind of have a lot happening over here. Maybe I'm going to start by looking at this one. Could I do 1 and 6? Probably. Seems totally fine. 3 and 4 and 2 and 9 are what I should be worried about. What if I did 2 and 7? This can't be a 2 or a 7 here, so I can't do 2 and 7. 3 and 8. 3 would have to go over here, and this would be an 8. Um, Probably fine. What about the next one's 4 and 9? 4 can't go here, so this would have to be the 9, and this would be the 4. If this is 9, then this is an 8, which means this is 3 and 4. This doesn't really change. That's probably fine. Okay, that was a lot of options. Dang. Maybe I'm gonna think about where 7 can go. Well, 7 would be fine over here. Nope, this sees all of these, and these are different. So this can't be a 3, 4, 6, 7. Or a 1 or a 2. Oh, hold on. I want to look here. This cell sees all 4 of these. So it sees 3, 4, 6, 7. It also sees a 5, and it also sees a 1, 2. So if it can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 7, this has to be an 8 or a 9. Meaning this has to be a 3 or a 4. Okay. That's good. What do ooh, I was hoping there was like a pink dot that sees this, but not really. Um, no, I mean, it kind of sees this, but we'll come back to that. Okay. Um, it also means that, wow, yeah, this can't be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. This one doesn't see this though. So if this is a 6, 7, this could be a 3 or a 4, depending on what goes in here with the 6 and 7. 7 has to go up here somewhere. It either goes here or this is a 2, 7. Now, 2 can't go in here. So this would have to be the 2 and this would have to be the 7. If this was a 7, then this is 3, 4, this is a 6. 1, 2, 6. That might be fine. Okay, this one probably has a lot of options still. There isn't a combination I haven't used, right? 1 and 6 has an option, 2 and 7 has an option, 3 and 8 has options, and 4 and 9 has options. Okay. We'll come back. I need more digits. Um, huh. I haven't looked at this one yet. Yeah. Is there Sudoku I could do? I definitely have a 6, 7 up here. If this is a 3, if this is a 6, 7, 6, 7 would go here, which is probably fine. If this is a 3, 4, though, I could put a 6 or a 7 here. It would be the same as this one. But that would probably be fine. Okay, what do I do with I definitely have 6, 7 up here. What can I do with that? I could think about stuff like, where does this digit go in here? It might go here. Man, I'm surprised I didn't get more with this, honestly. I kind of got it narrowed down. Also 6, 7 up here. I have 2 in this column, so one's going to go in this column and one's going to go in this column. That's fine. This definitely has a 1 and a 2. So what are these? This also sees 3, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5. Wow. This can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. This also has to be an 8 or a 9. So this is going to be a 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Yes. If this is a 3, this is an 8. If this is a 4, this is a 9. If this is a 6, this is a 1. If this is a 7, this is a 2. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Gosh, well, It's this third digit is going to be whichever one would pair with this on a pink dot. Okay. I didn't look at this. This is really a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This could be a 1, 2, 3, 4. This just can't be a 5, is really all I know. 8 and 9 have options, so the other side doesn't matter too much. Huh. What am I not doing? 8, 9. I could think about more in this column. I have an 8, 9. I have 3 of the 3, 4, 6, 7. Where does this go in here? Well, it kind of depends. It will go somewhere. I also need a 5 in here, a 1, a 2. This 1 is neat. It means that a 1 will go here somewhere. Maybe I should have penciled these. No, I had a lot of options, didn't I? And nothing would really break vertically unless I have a combination of a 1 and an 8, or a 1 and a 5, which wasn't going to happen. If this is a 6, this needs to be 12 without using 6 or 7. So I could do 4, 8, or 3, 9. If this is a 7, this needs to be 11, so 2, 9, or 3, 8. Again, totally fine. There's something I'm not seeing here. I haven't penciled this. Maybe I could. If this is a high digit, it has to be an 8, so this would be a 1 or a 3. But if this is a low digit, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be a 6, 7. But that doesn't mean certain options here are limited. 1, 2, 3, 4 is still fine with an 8, 9. Okay. What else can I do? 8s. I need an 8 in this box. It's gonna have to go here somewhere. That's fine. I need a 9 in this box. 9 is gonna have to go here somewhere. This is an 8, 9. This is an 8, 9. I have an 8 and a 9. Shading for 8, 9s? Shading for... No, I don't want to shade for these because the combinations... Like up here, a 4 and a 9 go together, but this is a 2 and a 9. This is neat. Whatever sees all of these can't be 3, 4, 6, or 7, so I got that. Any relation... Okay, whatever sees all of these can't be 3, 4, 6, or 7, but I don't think there's anything that sees all of these. Unless there's like a knight's rule that wasn't listed. Please no. Well, 6 and 7 need to go in here. They can't go up here. 6 can't go here and 7 can't go here. But that's fine. I already know that 7 goes here. So where do 6 go, maybe? 6 can't go anywhere here, so 6 will have to be one of these. Fine. Gosh, there's gotta be something that breaks. When I got this narrowed down to 1, 5, did anything change there? This I did a pencil because it seemed like there was still so many options. Was there anything that... One of these had to be a 7. Oh, 7 is limited to here or here now. Okay. What if this is a 7? Then that just means 7 goes down here. That's fine. 7 goes here. One of these needs to be a 7. If this is a 7, this goes 6, 7, 6, 7. If this is a 7, this is a 7. Seems fine. 1, 8. Let's look for a minute. I'm pretty stuck and I'm not seeing anything immediately jumping out at me, so I think I'm going to keep pencil marking and talking through what I'm thinking about. I there are things that I think are helpful, like this lavender dot is different than this lavender dot. So anything that sees all four of these cells can't be 3, 4, 6, 7, but really that's just this. Anything that sees these cells can't be 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, well, I guess it means that this cell needs to go over here. Dang it! Yeah, okay, so where does this cell go in here? It can't go here and it won't go here, so it needs to go over here, which means this is a 3-4 pair and this can't be 3-4. There you go. I should just keep recording, not pause it, and just talk things through, and it gets so much easier. Look at that. This, I think I even said something earlier about like, where do these go in here? I just need to go the other way. Yep, there you go. This is a 3-4 pair with this, which is also interesting. So now what does this tell me? This is a 6-7, so this won't be 6-7. It's going to be 3-4, which means this will be a 6-7, and this is going to be a 1-2-6-7. It depends on which digit ends up going here for the right total that I need. Which is cool. What else does it tell me? I won't use a 1 here. 1 can't go here. Um, let's pencil mark this because I also just saw this 1-8 needs to go down here really. So this is going to be an 8 and this is going to be a 1, meaning this will be a 3-4 and this will be a 5. Oh, okay. One of the things I was thinking about is all of my pencil marks they're all different numbers. I have ones and twos and threes and fours, and I also have 6, 7, 8, and 9, which made me kind of worried that there was going to be like a naked single somewhere or something that I wasn't seeing. But I guess it was kind of this box. It probably was this 5 actually. Yeah, it sees a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, a 5. It sees a 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 9. There you go. There it is. I had the right thought process. I just wasn't seeing it. Okay, anyways, this 3-4 was super helpful. Now we can do some more cool things probably, right? Um, I did get this 6-7, so this is a 3-4. This is a 6 or a 7, so I need to change this. If this is a 6, this is a 1. If this is a 7, this is a 2. So it's not an 8 or a 9. This is a 1-2. Um, I took out 3 and 4 out of here. 4 still has an option over here. 3 is going to go here or here. That's the only spot 3 can go, and this is the only spot 4 can go. Okay. Oh no, 4 can go over here too, can it? But 3 can only go here. And this is a 3. That's fine. What about this being a 1? Means that this can't be a 1, so this can't be a 6. I didn't get anything else there. 1 and 7, 6 and 7. Do I know where the 6 or 7 goes in here? Where the 1-2 goes? I don't think so. Oh, does something change here? No, it doesn't see anything yet. 6 or 7, 6 or 7. Okay. 3 definitely has to go here. 4 definitely has to go here. um, well, oh, is the silly spot? No, I have some options. 2 can go here or here. 3 goes here, 2 goes here. 1 has options. I'm not seeing a pattern here. Okay. What else do I know? Maybe something in here. Like a 2 and a 9. Well, a 5 can't go here. I could pencil mark this column, probably. I have a 1. I need a 2 still. I have a 3, 4. I have a 5. I need a 6 still. I have a 7 up the top, but I still need an 8 or a 9. That was a lot of options to pencil. I take it back. um, 6 and 8. Okay, 7, 2, and 9 can't go here. So 2 and 9 can't go here. 2 and 9 must go here or here. That's okay. Where does this digit go in here? In this column. This digit goes here. That's one of the 3 4s. I need another 3 4 in this column. It can't go here. Oh, what can I do with this 3 4 being horizontal? Maybe this is something. If this is a 1, I have options. If this is a 1, this would be a 6 or an 8, both of which look fine. If this is a 2, this is a 7 or a 9, both of which look fine. If this is a 6, this is a 1. If this is a 7, this is a 2. Dang. This column, this digit will need to go in here somewhere. Maybe shading for which 3 4 is which might help. Let's try that. I can get rid of this. So if this is the pink 3 4, this will be the orange one. This will be the pink one. This will be the orange one. But these are vertical. They don't really see horizontal options. If this is pink, then orange would be this one or this one, depending on what it is. I don't know between pink and orange here. One of these is pink, one of these is orange. This can't be pink. It could still be a 3 or a 4, though. Oh, maybe I'm gonna pencil this box. I have a 1, I might have a 2, so 2's gonna go somewhere here, 3's gonna go somewhere here, 4's gonna go somewhere here, and 5's gonna go somewhere here. But 6, 7, 8, 9 are already placed. This can't be a 5. Anything that sees both orange and pink would be cool, but this column is wacky with pencil marks. There might be some combination. This was an 8 or a 9 and then also a low number. So this is fine. If this is an 8, where does 9 go? Up here. If this is 9, where does 8 go? Here. This might also be an option. 3, 4 in here. I need a 3. 4 has options. But 3 will have to go here or here. Okay, there's something. Maybe. No! Okay, this was good. Did I miss cleanup when I placed all these digits? Actually, that could be a thing. 8 needs to go here somewhere. 8 is definitely one of these. 1 also has to go down here. But 1 could be any of these. This row is kind of... Again, 1 could be anything. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 5, 9. Yeah, nothing. That's fine. If this is 2, 9 and this is 2, 9, then this is 9 and 2. And that's fine. 6, 7. Pink is going to be one of these. Orange is going to be one of these. This is 1 pink and 1 orange. 3 has to be one of these. I don't have a spot for a 3 in this column yet, but all of these are fine, except for this one. Maybe I actually have less options here. If this is a 1, this is a 6 or an 8. But it doesn't see anything. If this is a 2, this is a 7 or a 9. But it doesn't see anything. 6 would have to be a 1, and 7 would have to be a 2. What? Oh, okay, here. Oh, look. Okay, this is a 6, 7, so I need 6, 7 in here somewhere. And I definitely have a 6, 7 here. If I were to put another 6, 7 here, that would be all my 6, 7s for the column, and my 6, 7 for this box can't go here and also can't go here. Yeah, all these pairs of 6, 7. If I put in the other 6, 7 for this box here, I'm stuck with both of them in here. Ooh. So this is going to be the 1, 2, and this is going to be a 6, 7. Okay, so if this is a 1, this is a 6 or an 8. If this is a 2, this is a 7 or a 9. That's okay. 1, 2 means this won't be a 1. Now it means that I have 1, 6, 7 in this column. So it has to go here. And then the other 6, 7 is going to be in this column, which has to go here. This is a pair with the same as this. I can use that. Oh yeah, I did say at the beginning that I needed a 6, 7 up here. And if this was a 6, 7, it would go like that. Okay, well there you go. Now this is a 2, 9, 3, 4. Right? I think this is the only place 9 can go in the row now. 8, 9, since this is narrowed down to just a 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so this is the only place 9 can go in the row. So it's not blue, it's a 9. This is a 2. 2, 9 now can't go here. That's okay. This is a 2, 3, 4 for the row. I think I'm okay with that. This is a 2, so this can't be a 2. What else do I know? 1, 2, 8, 6, 7. This is going to be a 3, 4, 5 and a 9, I believe. This one can't be a 9. Do I have 3, 4s in columns yet? I kind of have a lot of horizontal 3, 4s. This digit needs to go in here somewhere. It won't go here. Okay, but this is definitely a 9. And then either a 3, and then some combination of 3, 4, 5, whatever doesn't go here. This has got to be narrowed down more. It's got to be. I need it to. What can I do with this? I need an 8 here. My combinations are 8 and 1 or 3. That could break something. I don't know. 2 has to go here or here. Well, I haven't checked these in a bit. I wonder if some combination is changing those now. Nope, I'm not sure. 6 and 7. Could also try shading for which 6, 7 is which. I need a 6 in here. 6 is gonna have to be one of these. And it can't go here. So this is a 6. Now 6 goes up here. It's gonna have to be one of these. I don't have 6, 7 in rows up here. That's okay. One of these is a 6. What else happens here? What about this 3, 4? It's gonna be here or here. I don't know which one. Okay. This column is getting more filled in. When I need a 2 somewhere, it's going to be here or here. That's fine. 3, 4, 5 is gonna have to be one of these. I have a 6, I have a 7. I need an 8 and a 9. 8 is just gonna be one of these. 9 is going to be here or here. That's okay. Progress. What else do I know? This one too was really handy. No, I thought I saw something here. Never mind. This has to be a 9, and then either a 2 or a 4, but I don't know totals. One of these is pink. One of these is a 3, 4. One of these is orange. I'm gonna go ahead and... This is some kind of pink. Ah! Look! This is a 5. This has to be a 5. So this can't be a 5. Oh my gosh! This is a 1. I did it. This always happens. I try to change a number and get all excited. I'm on colors. This has to be a 1, which means this needs to be 13, so this has to be 4 and 9. Ugh. Oh my golly. Okay. This is a 4-9. Now that is so cool. This has to be 8-3. This won't be a 3 or a 4. It's a 1 and a 6. And this has to be a 7 and a 2. Yay! This is an 8, so this is a 9. This is a 7, so this is a 6, 1 and 2, which only sums to 9. So this needs to be a 4 and this needs to be a 3. Perfect. This can't be a 3 anymore. Let's do this instead. This is a 4, this is a 3, this is a 4. This is a 4, so this is a 2, so this is a 3. So these are not 3. Um, let's see. 3, this is not a 3. This is also not a 4. That's cool. What else did I get? This is not a 3. This is not a 4 or a 5. Oh, it couldn't have been a 5 from the beginning, but that's fine. Cool. 9 goes here or here. This is a 4-5 pair, so this is a 3-9 pair. Nifty. What's going on here? A 2 has to go here. That's cool. This can't be a 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, we just got so many things. This can't be a 9, but 7 and 2 is still an option. 6, 7, 8. That 5. 4, 9 an option here. Do I need to be worried about that? Let's start here. This is an 8. This is a 1. I cannot use an 8 here, so I have to use a 9, meaning this is going to be a 4 and this is going to be a 9. 4 means this will be a 5. This won't be a 5 or a 4. It's a 2. So this is a 4-9, which is really interesting. This can't be a 2. This is either a 1 or an 8. What goes here? This is a 5, so this is a 4. This needs to be a 1 and an 8, and I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that sounded really confident. This can't be an 8, this can't be a 1. Okay. I'll come back to this in a second. Because I was looking here, this can't be a 2 or a 4. It is a 3-9, which sums to 12. So this needs to be a 6 and this needs to be a 7. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This won't be a 7. Meaning this is even. 6, 8, and this has to be odd. So this is a 1 and this is a 2. This won't be a 2 or a 9, it's a 5. This is not a 5. Both 2 and 9 are still fine. This can't be a 5 either. Both 2 and 9 are still fine. I want to get rid of my corner marks here. If this is a 1, this needs to be an 8. If this is an 8, this could be a 1 or a 3. Okay, did I get something in the column? 5, 6, 4. This is a 6, this is a 7, and this is a 6. Okay. I have like a 1, 3, 9, 8 going on here. Nice! What else do I know? This has to be a 3. This is not a 3. This is a 6, 8. These are 5, 6, 8, I think. And that looks okay. This can't be a 5 or a 6, so it's an 8. This is a 6 and this is a 5. This is a 6, meaning this is a 7 and this is a 6. Also because of this. 4, 9. This is a 4 and this is a 9. 1, 5, 8. I don't know yet. This is also a 1, 5 for the column. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of my shading because it's not necessary anymore. 4. This is a 2, 9. What is this? Well, let's start here. I need a 7. Ah, I have this. There you go. This is a 7. So what's this? A 4, it looks like. This is going to be a 2, 9, and a 8. This can't be a 2 or a 9, so it's an 8. This is a 2, 9. This is an 8, 9. This looks like a 2, 8, 9 then. Okay. Meaning this is 2, 8, 9, so this is a 3 and a 5? Give me something. All right. Let's start here. This is a 1, 3, 8, 9. This is also a 1, 3, 8, 9, but one other digit, a 2. I have to have a 2 down here. Okay, what's this? 1, 2. So many things. Let's look at this instead. 1, 2 also. Nice. Let's start there. Well, I'll go ahead. There's only one more digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 2, 8. So since I have 2 here and 2 here, this can't be a 2. This will have to be a 2. This is 9, so 9 needs to go here. And for some reason I don't have a 9 here because there isn't an even digit here. Okay, so this is a 9, this is a 3, and this is a 9. Cool. Getting less options here. 3, 9, 2, 8. I also have 8s here, so I need to have an 8 up here somewhere. It can't go here. This has to be an 8. So this has to be a 1. This has to be a 5, and this has to be an 8. So this has to be a 1. This is also a 3, 5 for the row, but it can't be a 3, so it's a 5, and this is a 3, so this is a 5. Nope. Okay. Ooh, this is a 2. 1, 2, 3. It looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I also just saw this. This is a 2, so this is a 9, and this is a 2. But that doesn't change anything. And what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a 5 here, so this is a 4, and this is a 5. What's this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 1, so this is a 4, and this is a 1. What am I missing? 2, 3, 8, 9. Here you go. It's this dot. This dot. This has to be this is an even 4. So this needs to be an odd 9, 8. Meaning this will be a 2 and this will be an 8. Meaning this will be a 3 and this will be a 2. So this will be a 9 and this will be a 3. There you go. Yum. I haven't had Dippin' Dots in so long, actually. If we went to like the pool or something, they always had a Dippin' Dots machine, but of course they're so expensive. And we had 4 kids in my family, so getting Dippin' Dots for one kid means getting Dippin' Dots for all 4 kids, which would definitely add up. Oh my gosh, I got stuck, but I made my way out, which always feels so good. Super cool. I'm glad I just needed to take a moment and look around, and of course it's Sudoku, it always is, but my 5s here helped narrow this down. Ooh. And oh my gosh, there was a 5 over here also. Oh, the 5s were so helpful in this then. I didn't pick up on that. I liked my thought process though. I was really happy with I realized that all of the pencil marks I did have at one point were just all of the numbers. Like, sometimes in puzzles you have a lot of, like, maybe 1s and 2s are pencil marked everywhere, so you want to look at 1s and 2s. But I had everything, so I think looking for naked singles was a good thing to think about. I just wasn't spotting it, and then eventually I did realize after I got everything else, oh, that only could have been a 5 the whole time. Oh my gosh, 5s, 5, 5s. This was a cool combination also of, but this one was parity and also a difference of 5, and then this one was consecutive and also entropic sets. That was cool. So being super limited on these options was nice. And noticing stuff like, oh, some of these cells see all 4 of these numbers. And so they wouldn't be able to be a 3, 4, 6, or 7, these dots. That was really cool. Very nice puzzle. Let me know how you all did in the comments.